All right? Okay, this story is called A Refugee's Totem. Another refugee family arrives in Lancaster. They are a family of 6. Asakulu, his wife Nyasa, their 4 children, Temzi, 11, Humilia, 9, Ivan, 5, and Maria, 2. They fled war-torn Democratic Republic of Congo and spent the last 8 years in a refugee camp in Kenya. Like other refugee families, they arrived with what most of us would consider little or no possessions. But after surviving a civil war and 8 years in a refugee camp, Asakula arrived in America with his greatest possession of all, his family, fully intact. The courage, persistence, and faith that sustained Asakula and Nyasa during their seemingly endless journey from the Congo through Kenya to the shores of America can only be described as remarkable, a powerful testimonial to the strength of the human spirit. This is a story of courage and persistence in a world of tremendous upheaval, uncertainty, changing borders, civil unrest, and political chaos. It's also a story of love, kindness, and the willingness of individuals and a community to open their hearts and homes to those who seek only what we all wish for, an opportunity to raise your family in a safe community. And it's also a story about the healing and inspirational power of music. It's also a story about the healing and inspirational power of music and how what might seem the tiniest of possessions, a totem small enough to fit into your pocket, can provide hope and inspiration to continue against all odds to envision, strive, and sacrifice for a better future. Currently, the world faces the gravest refugee crisis since World War II, with more than 65 million refugees. More than half of them are children. War crimes, extreme violence, starvation are only a few of the horrific acts refugee children and families witness. But despite their hardship and long journey, Asakula and his family are one of the fortunate refugee families. They not only made it to America, but they landed in a caring, compassionate community full of citizens with a worldview that stretches far beyond the city limits, and with hearts big enough to welcome all who wish to contribute to the health, vibrancy, and fabric of this community. After years of paperwork and processing, 2 days of travel through 3 continents and many layovers, Lancaster, our community, is a community in which Asakula and his family arrives. One by one, the children, quiet and exhausted in their bewilderment, are released from their car seats and placed in the warm, loving arms of members of the welcoming team led by Kathleen Campbell. A concerned and fatigued mom climbs out of the van. Finally, Asakula emerges. He is striking by comparison, a ball of energy and excitement. American flag bandana around his neck and a full-out, stars and stripes suit. He provided a hint of his commitment to this new life by wearing an American flag tie in his official refugee paperwork photo. But a government-issued portrait couldn't prepare the welcoming team for the vibrant, determined character they saw bounding up the stairs of his family's new home. The next few days were a whirlwind of settling in, getting to know each other and orienting them to their new life in Lancaster. When asked what they needed, Asakula requests a laptop. He's taken an online business course and must not miss class. Education is too important, he declares, a powerful indication that he intends to grasp fully, to the fullest extent, the opportunity and possibility inherent in the American dream. A local business, Design Data, provides a computer that will allow Asakula to begin the education that will give him the opportunity to provide for his family. He also mentions that he's a musician. and whether it was possible to obtain an instrument. It becomes a persistent request. When asked what kind of instrument you play, it does not matter. Guitar, keyboard, drums. I just need to have an instrument. Now some may question whether a refugee father with a wife and 4 children, recently arrived from a distant continent with not much more than the clothes on his back, should have other priorities. But what if he has the gift of music and the soul of a musician? And what if in the midst of the upheaval and uncertainty of his unfamiliar settings and his new displaced life in a country and a new town offering sanctuary from a journey and atrocities that most of us could never imagine, there was still a part of his soul and spirit that needed the nourishment of music to become whole. Music's potential to nourish the soul cannot be contained by war, or dampened by atrocities witnessed, or quelled by displacement. Another call on an electric guitar materializes. It's presented to him in his new home. Alsaku is overwhelmed, speechless. The presenter apologizes that she forgot to include picks and a guitar strap. His face brightens as he rummages in his pocket and pulls out a pick. He pulls out a guitar pick from his pocket. Okay. Pulls out a guitar pick. Hold on, let me see, where am I here? Okay. He holds it high and he declares, "This was in my pocket in the refugee camp. It was in my pocket through all the travels. It has been there waiting for this moment, the moment when I would have a guitar in my hands." Okay? As he strums the guitar, music gushing out of him, it becomes clear that this was not a frivolous request. Music sustains and nurtures him, and the pick that had traveled years and thousands of miles in his pocket is not simply a pick. It's a powerful totem, a reminder of his past, his journey, and a representation of the hopes and possibilities for his family in their new life. He plays and sings a song of praise and joyful